Shoot 'em up games, commonly known as SHMUP games, have grown in popularity. And in this video, I will show you the 10 best shoot 'em up games to play in 2022. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Sol Cresta. Participate in the 4th battle in the Cresta series, which dates back to the 1980s Japanese arcades. Fast forward 4 decades and the narrative continues with this full-fledged, finger-twitching SHMUP complete with patterned opponent waves, vintage aesthetics, and the ability to dock with allied ships and combine into a super ship. Next up we have R-Type Final 2. R-Type's formula, developed in the frenetic environment of the 1980s arcade scene, has altered little over the years. A lone spacecraft, waves of invading aliens, and a large suite of power-ups to gather. Customize your spacecraft, accumulate power-ups, and unleash screen-shattering strikes to annihilate the game's hideous biomechanical monsters. Next up we have Blazing Chrome. Blazing Chrome, a real throwback to the side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups of the early 90s, combines a slew of elements from the arcade shooter heyday, creating a combination of modern and retro that's just as much fun to master in solo runs as it is to blast through with a friend. Next up we have Hyper Sentinel. You control a Sentinel starship while facing waves of massive space destroyers, gaining game-changing power-ups, and defeating a variety of monsters. The game's top-down, horizontally scrolling pixel-based presentation distinguishes it from many of the other SHMUPs on our list, while you can anticipate the same high level of difficulty by default. Next up we have Huntdown. Huntdown is so engrossed in the look and feel of the 1980s that it could nearly pass for a 16-bit platform shooter. Its sheer action movie excess and fast side-scrolling action are as addicting as they are interesting, and the absolute enthusiasm poured into the creation shines through every pixel. The next game on our list is Ikaruga. Ikaruga includes a color-switching concept that lets you absorb black and white shots dependent on the color of your ship. Any shots you absorb count towards a gauge that, when filled, unleashes a tremendous strike capable of wiping out any foes on screen. Next up we have Stardust Galaxy Warriors Stellar Climax. The plot revolves around a galactic police force tasked with maintaining peace and order throughout the cosmos, in this case through a set of 10 tongue-in-cheek campaign stages. There are 5 playable characters to choose from, each with their own unique set of special powers and weaponry that may be combined and improved during the game. Next up we have Pawarumi, the Trinity mechanism, which allows you to swap between 3 distinct weapons that correspond to various opponent kinds, drives the gameplay. When you match the appropriate weapon with the proper adversary, you will experience a unique effect that allows you to do more damage, repair your ship, or recharge your super attack quicker for a limited time. Next up we have AngerForce Reloaded. AngerForce Reloaded pays tribute to vintage arcade SHMUPs from the 1990s while combining current animations and comic-style characters. Set against the backdrop of a society on the verge of collapse as a result of a robot uprising, the game allows you to choose among 4 playable characters, each with their own set of powers. The last game of this video is Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions. Geometry Wars is widely regarded as one of the greatest ongoing arcade titles, and Dimensions evolved as one of the best entries in the series. The game is presented as a twin-stick SHMUP in which you battle swarms of space foes over 100+ levels that bring new obstacles, dangers, and layouts. So that's the list of 10 best shoot-'em-up games that you can play in 2022. Subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss any video. Also, share this video with your friends.